I'm not interested.
You're not interested.
Yeah, great. I'll see you later.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure, go for it.
You mentioned that you're not interested. Is it safe to assume that you've heard of Airtable before?
I haven't heard of Airtable, no.
Okay, well, listen, I had a quick question for you. I was doing some research on your company, really curious about how you're delivering campaigns to market. Notice that you might be the right person to talk to, but are you at all involved in how content is being delivered into your American markets?
Someone says they're not interested, I'm just gonna move on. Like, that's just me. We have 5 to 10 seconds to demonstrate our relevance and our credibility and to be memorable. And if we can't do that, they're probably gonna tell you not interested, busy, in a meeting. How are you gonna engage them in conversation? If you can work on that, you'll have more conversations and you won't have to handle objections. To me, objections are, you don't integrate with our other vendor. How do you handle this? And to me, that's a real objection. Not interested to me is not an objection.
We already have a solution in place.
That's awesome, Will. I'm really excited to hear that you're fine with what you have. Just curious, what do you have?
Great to hear you're happy with your current solution. What's working well for you with your current solution?
That sounds amazing. And it sounds like you're already ahead of the curve compared to the majority of the folks that I'm speaking to today. Can you help me understand what's helping you to be able to accomplish this project with what you have today?
You have something in place?
Yeah, it works great.
Oh, okay, great. They work great. Tell me about that.
I'm going into a meeting right now. Can you give me a call back later?
If it's just a matter of being busy, would it make sense if we scheduled a time where you had a quick 5-10 minutes? More than happy to call you back at a better time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry to catch you right before your meeting. Really quick, what time works best for you?
Sure, Will. I get that you're busy. Do you mind if I take 20 seconds to tell you why I'm calling, and you can decide if it makes sense if we book a call next week to talk for a further 10 minutes?
I'm big on the idea of not objection handling, but preventing objections and understanding objections, right? And I think a lot of times the reactions, the objections we get are a reflection of what comes out of our mouth to prompt that. So I think we can assume for almost everybody that we call, they're going to be busy. And so I think one of the really simple, boring things is just to say, hey, I know I probably caught you at a tough time, so I'm only gonna take a minute if that's okay with you, and ask for permission. I'm big on build your presence on social, write really solid emails. But I think part of what you do when you build your presence on social and then cold call someone is it's not as cold, right? And so by saying your name, by saying it's just a minute, by getting that right to entry, you allow that person to say, okay, I remember she commented something or she posted something, which breaks down sort of that barrier.
Is this a sales call?
Certainly can be. I guess it depends on your definition of sales. But yes, the intention is sales, and I do have a sales title.
Great question. My role is not to sell right now. More than anything, I'm trying to figure out if there's any value that our solution can provide to you. Can you help me understand when it comes to delivering content to market, what are some of the key things that you're involved in?
Sounds like you don't like taking sales calls, Will.
Where did you get my number?
Yeah, great question, Will. We actually use a solution, like a contact database, and so your number was associated to your profile. But the reason I was calling you is I was doing a little bit of research on the company, saw that you were involved in delivering content to market, figured you'd be the best person to reach out to. Did you have a quick second to chat?
Yeah, that's a good question. I got your number by going on LinkedIn, and then I went onto your website, spoke to one of your assistant directors, who then gave me your cell phone number.
Hey, Will, appreciate that. We use a couple of different providers that actually have your number. If you're really upset that I called you, I would be more than happy to submit a ticket to have your number removed of this third-party vendor.
Can you just send me an email?
Yeah, absolutely, Will. I can send you an email.
But real quick question, just to make sure that I'm tailoring the email to what's going to be most relevant to you.
Can you first tell me exactly what you want to see in that email?
We have this case study on how we helped another mid-sized SaaS company, or we've got a playbook template to help you onboard new SDRs quicker.
Which of those three, if any, are most relevant to you?
I don't believe it. All three of those things are super relevant right now. Maybe we should meet.
All right, cool. How about this Tuesday, 2 p.m.?